name is Luam Kalaba, and welcome to the Traveling as a South African podcast. On today's episode, I'm going to be talking about the Schengen Visa. What is a Schengen Visa and how do you apply for a Schengen Visa? Which countries are under the Schengen area? Documents that you need to apply for a Schengen Visa. How much is to apply for the Schengen Visa? And the small details that we overlook that results in us being rejected when we apply for a Schengen visa. There's like 27 European countries that are under the Schengen area. The Schengen visa allows you to travel all the Schengen countries, meaning all the 27 countries that are under the Schengen area, if you get permission or you get granted the Schengen visa. So let's say you want to go for a holiday to Italy, you want to go to Greece, you want to go to France. You can apply for a Schengen visa and applying with the Greek embassy, and the Greek embassy grants you the Schengen visa. That visa is going to allow you to exit Greece, go to France, exit France, go to Italy, exit Italy, and come back to Greece. Not all the countries in Europe are under the Schengen area. Serbia, is one of them. It is not under the Schengen area. So you cannot say when you're applying for a visa that you're going to enter via Serbia and then you're going to continue, because Serbia is not under the Schengen area. Number one is your passport, obviously, because that is your legal traveling document. You need to have your passport, and your passport must not be expiring within the next 6 months. You do need a Schengen visa application form. The Schengen visa application form, you can get it on their website. You need to fill in the application form as truthfully as possible. Meaning all the information that you are putting on the application form, it needs to correlate with everything. So on your passport, if you have 3 names also on the application form, you need to put all the 3 names. Otherwise, they are not going to take it. You need to have a photograph. They ask for like the ID one, like your ID. Others, they do when you're going to the embassy to submit your application, they do take the pictures themselves. But I think it would be wiser for you to have the photograph. You need a Schengen traveling insurance. On the website where you are going to be applying, do highlight which traveling insurances they do suggest, those ones. Click on the ones that they do suggest, just to ungasifake engxakini and looking for izinto ongazi-understandiyo nawo bangaba oyiza kwenzeka njani naloo nto leyo. On the next episodes, I think I'm going to be breaking down each and every document so that you can understand it broader. For now, I'm just going to be highlighting what is needed and where can you get it. The biometric data also is needed. This one is the one that they collect when you're going to submit your application. You need copies of your previous visas. If you had a visa that's going to the UK, maybe it expired or it's still valid, it needs to be available. The other countries, they offer e-visa, so it's not placed on your passport. You need to have a copy of that also. This also works on your advantage, because they can see, especially if you are applying for a tourist visa, they can see that this is the person that travels frequently. So it's sort of like gives you better chances of them granting you the visa. And then you need your flight itinerary. Flight itinerary is your ticket that is leaving your country, number one, and the ticket that is coming back to your country. There's absolutely no country that is going to grant you a tourist visa while they can see that you don't have a return ticket. Why are you going on a holiday and you don't have a return ticket? You need to show that you do have a return ticket. Okay, so other countries, I always advise you that make an itinerary, a reservation. There are websites also that you can get. I will drop those when I am covering the flight itinerary. This episode, I will drop all the information on the websites that I have come across that do offer flight itineraries at a very low cost. Yes, you have to pay for it. If you are visiting multiple countries within the Schengen area, they need to see all the tickets. Let's say you're entering via Greece. They need to see the ticket from South Africa to Greece, and you're gonna stay for 3 days in Greece, and then you're gonna fly to Athens. They need to see the ticket from Greece to Athens. And then from Athens, you want to go to France. They want to see the ticket from Athens to France. You need a cover letter. This is a letter that explains why do you want to come into their country? Why are you here? For how long are you going to be here for? What activities are you going to be doing while you are here? Where are you going to be staying? You get what I mean? So in that cover letter, it needs all of those details they need to show. And you need proof of financial means. So this is the part that most people they get rejected on visas because of. Number one, when they say they want proof of financial means, they want to see your bank statement that you do have an income. Number one, how are you visiting us if you do not have money in your bank account? UK, mostly when they're asking for this, they want to see that you are an active taxpayer. Yes, so if you are applying for the UK visa, also attach your tax clearance certificates. They, especially your tax returns and things like those, they do pay attention to that. Immediately they see money in your bank statement and it's an unclarified money. Where are you getting it? For example, if they can see on your statement that you have your salary that's coming in each and every month, that is 20,000, but then you have this 10,000 that is coming in also in your bank account every month, but you only provide your pay slip for the 20,000, they're not going to grant you because you didn't clarify where is the other 10,000 coming from. Accommodation, proof of accommodation in all these three countries in the Schengen area you want to be visiting. You want to be in Greece, you want to be in Athens, you want to be in France. Where are you going to be staying? So you need to have a copy of your hotel reservations, especially if nobody is inviting you. There's a reservation in Greece, you're gonna be staying for 3 nights. There's a reservation in Athens, you're gonna be arriving at this day, and you're gonna be sleeping for 2 nights, and you're checking out this day. And there's gonna be a reservation in France, so on and so forth. They need to see all of that. You need proof of paid fee. Proof of paid visa, the visa application fee. The 82 euros. 82 euros is like 1,600, around there. 1,600. It can go, I think, this is excluding like the fee for the biometrics and the service fee. at the embassy and so on and so forth, especially if you're just giving them to scan all the papers for you. You will have to pay for those services too. This one is non-refundable. Whether they give you the visa or they don't give you the visa, you cannot get the 80 euros back. This one you pay at the embassy. So immediately you pay on the counter, they will give you the receipt that you have paid. Somebody is inviting you to come and visit for a holiday in France, Greece, need to send you an invitation letter. The invitation letter needs to be straightforward, to the point. Who is this person? Why are they inviting you? Who are you to them and who are they to you? How long are you going to be staying? Are you going to be staying with them? You're going to be covering all the costs for your visit. Meaning, when you are there in the country, like in France, are they the one that are going to be paying for your activities? The person will have to attach documents. There's like legal documents that they require if somebody is inviting you. Copy of their passport number that they write on the invitation letter needs to correspond with the passport number on the copy of the passport that they're going to be sending also with the letter. They need proof of accommodation, like the lease agreement if they are renting where they stay in France. They need to send a bank statement. Yes, they need to send a bank statement. They need to see like if the person is a good citizen, he pays, he's earning money, and the money can cover for both of you while you are there visiting. So now, how do they know if the money is going to be enough? Because some people, they do get rejected because of the money that is showing on their bank account is way too little. They calculate based on like a day, normally in average, how much are you to spend? Those are things also that you need to be including on your itinerary. If they say that average a person a day they spend about $50, and you are going to be staying for 20 days, or you're going to be, let's say you're going to be staying for 10 days, so for those 10 days you're going to be spending $50 a day. So you're going to be timesing it, like those $50 by those 10 days. That's the amount of money and more that needs to appear on your bank statement. The proof of finances that I do have the money and I'm going to be able to fend for myself while I am on this holiday in your country. The other document that they always want to see is your ties. What are your ties in your country? Let's say if we grant you this visa, what are the guarantees that you're going to come back home when the holiday is over? So this one can be the form of your work contract that shows that Luam is working here and she's on leave. So a leave certificate also from your work employer. If you have a child and you're not traveling with them, their birth certificate also can assist. Your mother's birth certificate, any dependents that you have, so that they can see that you're not trying to run away and leave your country. You are going to come back because there's people that depend on you. Yeah, that's the paperwork that they are looking for when you are applying for a Schengen visa. Apply for a multiple entry visa. Multiple entry visa, you can exit. Normally it's like they can give you for 6 months. Within that 6 months, you need to stay a period of like 30 days per visit. And then after that 30 days, you need to leave. You exit. And then within maybe let's say you visited in December and then you come back end of December and then you feel like going on holiday again in February. Your visa is still valid because remember, you got a multiple entry visa that is expiring in 6 months. So you can go in February, visit again. You do not have to reapply for another visa. A single entry visa, you enter in once, you leave once. And when you want to come and visit, you have to reapply for another visa. I want to bore you guys. So, on episode 2, I will be breaking down the Schengen Visa documents that is that is needed when you are applying for your visa. I'm going to be breaking down the top 3. What are they, and explain in full detail so that you can get to understand when you are getting and obtaining these documents that this is the document that they need specifically. These are the details that they need to show on the documents in order for them to even consider that you did submit the documents when you're submitting your application. Any topics like which country do you want to visit and you don't understand how to apply for a visa, drop a comment on the comment section, share the video, and yeah, subscribe on the channel, and switch on your notification bell so that you do not miss an episode. I feel strongly, that providing this type of information is going to clear out a lot of confusion that some people had, and nobody is going to be feeling left out. I don't like it when people are feeling left out. You rather not do something because of you are not in a space of doing it at that particular time, but not because of the information on how to do it was not available. So for now, I'm just going to be breaking down the tourist visa because it is the easiest visa to obtain. Yeah, thank you for joining me, and I will be seeing you on episode 2.